Good afternoon. Welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Premi Thangcham. Before we begin, first the headlines. Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiren asserts Manipur has over 2,000-year-old history where ancestors defended even with swords and knives before arrival of British. Tribal communities search for Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Late Pau Haukip Tribal Youth Council Manipur appeals people to support the search. And Aam Aadmi Party MP gives suspension of business notice to discuss 19-month-old Manipur violence situation in Rajya Sabha. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform SKTV in Manipur that can be watched globally. And now the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiren today reminisced the over 2,000-year-old historical legacy of Manipur. The Chief Minister asserted that the territorial integrity of the state have been defended by ancestors and forefathers for generations, long before the arrival of British. Chief Minister N. Biren said this while addressing the Manipur Indigenous Peoples Cultural Exchange Festival 2024, which was organized by Indigenous Peoples Cultural Exchange Festival Subcommittee in association with Manipur Tourism at Chadong in Kamjong district today. Speaking further in the opening ceremony of the festival, which was organized on the theme Manipur United by Diversity, Chief Minister N. Biren urged people to understand the challenges that are posed by illegal immigration and poppy plantation. He said, "We need to understand how multiple villages without proper records have sprung up within a short period of time." While reiterating the government's resolute stand to fight against drugs, Chief Minister N. Biren said, government is continuing with its efforts to destroy the poppy plantation in the state. Even yesterday, several acres of poppy plantation were destroyed in the Ukrul districts, Litan and Kangpokpi. While highlighting the importance of the festival, Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiren said the festival is a celebration of our rich culture, heritage, and vibrant traditions, and it reflects the spirit of unity and resilience of the indigenous people in Manipur. PWD Minister Govindas Kontaucham, Health Minister Sapam Ranjan, CAF and PD Minister El Susindro, Veterinary Minister Kashim Bashum along with government officials attended the opening day of the festival.
Mayam busung soy constitutional protection amagi makhada nga aga kallaga thanamba se khoi ngasi government pai khoi commitment ni khoi promise ni aduna ngasi civil society ki marakta sigi indigenous population gi lokhalai ba pot thangai ba khongthang I appreciate we adu manam chaba pot sarkar da hangoi ba lebi gano manam chaba pot any moment any time ai khoi da hangakpa matam da hairpa matam da praja punamake khoi mateng pangani aduna leminari ba ai khoi isilina mayam punamak imamatagi masani aduna state government already recognized organized tribes sing akoi punchal lerga mato ina Manipur kanna ba hona minasi
Chadong village ta Manipur Indigenous People Cultural Exchange Festival 24 haina sibsidi Manipur da leiriba indigenous people punamak se amata oina chamina ba leimina ba lepina ba haibegi pambai da pandam da akoi masigi program sinjabani Chadong ase effective oiraga nauna tarakpa khuni maside indigenous people khodimak Manipur leire lak laga leimina ba yaba aduga adugi platform ama create tawraga akoi amaga ama thokatmina ba nungsi chana lepagi pambai da akoi ngisi festival ase sinjabani ani subada hojik Manipur da irang le haibase akoi mi kharagi community kharagi haina haipa tabani indigenous nataba kharana ado indigenous akoi maite ka aga akoi marakta leite ngisi phobada amata oina nungsi chana akoi liminari ado akoi karigi punba yadaba namasi indigenous ki festival ni indigenous nataba singi dudi akoi khangde indigenous ti marakta di indigenous community di irang leitabni na akoi da conflict leitabne akoi di everywhere akoi pungani akoi chamina gani adugi tamakta masigi message na Manipur da leminari indigenous punamakse amata oina leminari chaminari haibagi message to na Manipur irang lebase muthatba oiresnu. Hey ha.
Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM today staged a sit-in today near Tangkhul Baptist Church outlining various demands for tribal communities. The protesters also expressed dismay over prolonged disappearance of Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Late Pau Haukib. Speaking to media in this regard, Secretary of Tribal Youth Council Manipur Robert Gonmai said the council had submitted a memorandum to government raising various demands concerning the welfare of tribal community. However, the government has failed to give any positive response. He also urged government to trace a Tribal Affairs and Health Minister who has been missing from his responsibility for months.
Mafam marang khangna minister se kadai mang khra khangdre Manipura leiriba mioi pum mana akhoi tribal gi minister se kadai mang khra haib se mayam su thibida yawmina si asi se akhoi mayam da appeal tawjabani maramdi mak leitrabani na akhoi so thabak taw su khangdre adu mapi mapa leitaba macha sing oiring akhoi se kangau na raga leirabani ma hak se mapa lamda leibra foreign leibra adu India gi state kadai kadai leibra adu khangdre aduna baliba sarkar sina minister singira anatraga minister se mafam je uthokpiriga thabak se phajana pangthokpina bagi se akhoi khongdok jani mani aduga hojik TD haiba department ase officer karim tasu leitre ihang hang ga leire aduda sarkar da akhoi appeal tawjani mudi fra expert oiba akhoi gi implementing thabak mayam sida athubada mention biraga asi se thabak oina pangthokpiu haibse akhoi gi ngasi lagriba akhoi tribal gi organization mayam se yaurobni aduga asi se sarkar na tabida batarabdi akan bo khongjang se makha ta na sathagni haibse akhoi tribal youth council lom gi phongdok sabani.
Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh today gave a suspension of business notice to discuss the Manipur situation in Rajya Sabha. The Rajya Sabha MP in his notice highlighted the 19-month-long ethnic violence in Manipur which resulted in the burning of hundreds of houses, killing of innocent people and the displacement of thousands of families. Sanjay Singh in his notice maintained Manipur witnessed failure of law and order and the government's negligence towards the safety of women. Hundreds of houses were burnt, many innocent people were killed and thousands of families were displaced in this violence that started in May 2023. Women and children bore the brunt of this crisis. The AAP MP expressed concern that despite the Supreme Court order, the state government has failed to take concrete steps to submit a report on properties affected by the violence and rehabilitation plans. Sanjay Singh also criticized Prime Minister Narendra Modi for not visiting Manipur and called it an example of the BJP-led central government's apathy. He further asserted that continuous curfew, internet shutdown, rising prices of essential commodities, and unavailability of medicines in the state have made life unbearable. This is not only a law and order crisis, but also a serious blow to human rights and democratic values. Community Network for Empowerment, Cone and Imphal East District Legal Service Authority jointly organized International Human Rights Day on the theme, Our Rights, Our Future Right Now, at the conference hall of Cone at Palace Compound. Addressing the gathering, Chief Judicial Magistrate of Imphal East, Sorokhaibam Sadananda emphasized the importance of understanding and achieving citizens' constitutional rights. He stressed on the need for public awareness about human rights and collective efforts to ensure these rights are realized. He stated that determination of whether rights are fulfilled should be based on clear understanding of their scope and relevance. Sadananda also raised concerns about adherence to rule of law in the present situation of the state, questioning how effectively democratic principles are being upheld. He called for unity among people to explore and uphold human rights guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. Chief Judicial Magistrate of Imphal East, Sorokhaibam Sadananda, Chief Editor of Kangleipak Kimaira, Wangkimcha Shyamchai, and Cone President Rajkumar Nalini Kanta, among others, attended the program.
Every individual level that command on the point of talk about violation can talk about what was it. Carino quite the rights and the Carino have the come Matatai, for the constitution, you have him money, for the rule of law, have the lady. Can I go lady? We have to have the crisis in the stand questionable or the one. But what as per our constitution, for the Kari rights and title to every citizen, every individual Amada. Adu is a Pangiba, Pangabra, Ian Bama. Aduga Pangata, the quite a lonely, cried the Sandy Haibama. Adu Matuna quite the future, cannot of them and shirt of the level. I is how the right said, Karino Habama Kangbama, aware with Bama. Aware with the tardy for the rights, violent of this, come with the level.
Pambai late UNLF led by Pambai has extended revolutionary salute to Manipuri women on the occasion of Nupi Lan observance, acknowledging their historic role in combating feudalism and colonial oppression. The press release issued by media coordinator Charairong Batogchom highlighted the courage and determination of Manipuri women during the significant uprisings of 1904 and 1939. The statement recalled the critical contributions of women in standing against British colonial administration and the oppressive policies of the feudal monarchy. He urged the public to reflect on deeper significance of Nupi Lan beyond mere annual observance, says to give true meaning to Nupi Lan observance. The outfit drew parallels between past colonial tactics and current challenges, asserting that contemporary strategies employed by the Indian government bear resemblance to those of British colonial rule. The outfit urged the people of Manipur to strategize collectively to confront these challenges. The Pambai-led UNLF emphasized that the survival of Manipur today is a testament to the sacrifices made by the women of the past. The relay hunger strike initiated by Uripok Apunba Lub and Uripok Apunba Nupi Lub has entered 28th day today. The protesters have been demanding justice of 6 women and children who were mercilessly killed by Kuki militants. Speaking on the sideline, a protester has expressed dissatisfaction over the inaction of government in arresting those culprits who were involved in Ziribam killing. The center, with its military, might have failed to trace Laishram Kamal Babu, who went missing from Laimakong Army Camp. Mairapai B members from Iroishemba, Punsilok, Langol Game Village, Zone 1, 2 and 3 took part in the relay hunger strike today. Former MP of Rajya Sabha, B.D. Bering, extended greetings to the people of Manipur, especially Christian brethren, on the occasion of Christmas. The press release by B.D. Bering wished people of peace and harmony. Meanwhile, he appealed to CAF and PD department to look into price hike of essential commodities with the nearing of Christmas. He also appealed to the state government to disperse monthly salary ahead of Christmas. Social activist Sobita Maibam of Manipur has been conferred with Virangana Savitri Bhai Phule National Samman Padak National Award 2024. The social activist from Manipur received the award during the 53rd Rashtriya Vijay Divas observance, which was jointly organized by Babu Jagvijan Ram Kala Sanskriti, Sahitya Academy and Rajendra Bhavan Trust at New Delhi's Rajendra Bhavan on December 11. Sobita Maibam has been presented with the award by Minister of Forest and Environment, Government of Nepal, Rupa BK. Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment, Ramdas Athawale, former Lok Sabha Speaker, Dr. Meera Kumar, along with other eminent persons, graced the award ceremony. Now moving on to some national news. Union Minister Rajnath Singh initiated debate on constitution in Lok Sabha and slammed the opposition, saying attempts have been made to project that a single party contributed to the document. Initiating a debate in the Lok Sabha as the House took up a two-day discussion on the glorious journey of 75 years of Constitution of India, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said, the contribution of several leaders in the making of the Constitution was deliberately ignored and hit out at the Congress, asserting that a particular party always tried to hijack and appropriate the framing of the Constitution. He alleged that the Grand Old Party tried to destroy basic principles of the Constitution on many occasions. Speaking further, Rajnath Singh said many opposition leaders keep the Constitution in their pockets. He alleged that this is what opposition members have learnt from childhood, as they have seen in their families keep the Constitution in their pockets for generations. Rajnath Singh said BJP has always bowed before the Constitution and has never played with the independence and autonomy of institutions. Meanwhile, responding for Congress in the Constitution debate, Congress MP Priyanka Gandhi Vadra said, the Constitution is a protective shield, but the ruling party has made all attempts to break it. Commenting on alleged Modi-Adani nexus, Priyanka Gandhi said, the Modi government favors the interests of big business. Countries watching, 1.4 billion people have been ignored to save one person, with all wealth, ports, roads, mines being given to him.
कि हमारा संविधान किसी एक पार्टी की देन नहीं है। भारत का संविधान भारत के लोगों के द्वारा, भारत के विचारों के साथ, भारत के मूल्यों के अनुरूप बनाया गया एक अनपैरेलल्ड ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव यह डॉक्यूमेंट है। अध्यक्ष महोदय, आज संविधान की रक्षा करने की बात की जा रही है, यह हम सभी का कर्तव्य है। और अध्यक्ष महोदय, लेकिन हमें यह भी समझने की जरूरत है कि किसने संविधान का सम्मान किया है और किसने संविधान का अपमान किया है।
इन 10 सालों में यह सुरक्षा कवच सत्ता पक्ष के मेरे साथियों ने ये सुरक्षा कवच तोड़ने का पूरा प्रयास किया है। संविधान में सामाजिक, आर्थिक और राजनीतिक न्याय का वादा है। ये वादा एक सुरक्षा कवच है जिसको तोड़ने का काम शुरू हो चुका है। लैटरल एंट्री और निजीकरण के जरिए ये सरकार आरक्षण को कमजोर करने का काम कर रही है। अगर लोकसभा में ये नतीजे नहीं आए होते तो ये संविधान बदलने का काम भी शुरू कर लेते।
And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 21.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 8.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 93% in the morning and 54% in the evening. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthong Bambiren asserts Manipur has over 2,000-year-old history, where ancestors defended even with swords and knives before arrival of British. Tribal communities search for Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Late Pau Haukip. Tribal Youth Council Manipur appeals people to support the search. And Aam Aadmi Party MP gives suspension of business notice to discuss 19-month-old Manipur violence situation in Rajya Sabha. With that, we came to an end in this edition of the afternoon English news. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyic.in to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in all our comment section. Join us for real-time news updates, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur.